Well, hello. It's about time you got here. I know you want to know how to make your kid a millionaire. Well, you came to the right place because here's the thing. Your kid is likely already using a platform that can turn them into millionaires. Oh yes, even my daughter has access to this platform through her school. And the crazy part is this is the same exact platform that's earned me over $16,000 for using it for less than an hour. So your kid is likely already holding the keys to the kingdom, but they needed mom or dad to click on Nikki Connected's video so that they can learn how to actually turn them into these millionaires. Because I know we all want the best for our babies. That's why in this video, I'm going to tell you what this platform is, 5 business ideas your kid can actually start without exhausting mom and dad, because they're going to have so much fun doing these tasks in their business. Then I'm going to tell you how to blow that money up and turn it into even more income. And this is the part that you are going to love. I'm going to teach you how to make your kid a millionaire with very minimal investment from mom or dad. I'm talking about less than the cost of a pair of shoes. And I think our babies are worth it. And these strategies absolutely work as long as you follow the playbook that I'm about to lay down in this video, okay? Because if this single mom from Philly did it, you and your kid can do it too. But you know what you got to do? Hit that algorithm in the face. Let YouTube know that you like money making content. The way that you do that is by hitting the thumbs up button. And do me a favor, hit that hype button to hype this video up so we can get to even more people. But now that we got that out of the way, let's get into how to make your kid a millionaire the easiest way possible. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the platform that I've been telling you about that your kid already has access to and is trained on and has earned me thousands of dollars is called Canva. But here's the gag. A lot of us adults are already using Canva, and many of us are paying $15 a month for the pro version so that we can have access to everything on the platform. Now, I know not everybody knows what Canva is. Even if your kids do, you might want to ask your kid if they know what Canva is, because likely they're going to say yes. But in case you don't know what Canva is a design platform. People use it to create things like planners, book covers, flyers, social media posts, even products they sell. This is a platform where you can create all kinds of digital designs and digital products. Canva is drag and drop. You don't have to have experience to use this platform. But like I said, the schools are already teaching Canva. This is actually a standard thing now. I used Canva for less than 1 hour to create a bundle of digital products, and that product earned me over $16,000 in the span of just 6 months. And I'm going to let you know, Canva actually does have a free version, but I don't even suggest the free version to people because you want to have access to the entire platform, because they have stock images, stock videos, they have elements like little animations and all kinds of things to spice up your products. So you definitely want to have a premium version of Canva. So if you haven't already, check your kid's school issued laptop or tablet, because there's a good chance that Canva is already on there, because a lot of schools actually already have access to Canva and they give it to their students for free. And for us regular people, it's Canva Pro, which is $15 a month. And here's the deal. Even if your kid does not have access to Canva, there is a free trial for 30 days. Okay, so I'm going to link Canva down below. If your kid doesn't even have access to it, or if you want your own plan, you can use it for 30 days for free. I literally pay the $15 a month to have my own account, but my 15-year-old daughter, her school gives her free access to Canva. She already knows how to use it. And even before she got to high school, in her elementary school, for years, she was already being trained on Canva. So even in elementary school, my daughter was already being trained on Canva. So she has years of experience with it. But here's the truth of the matter. Our kids are kids. They need mom and dad to give them direction to be able to earn this money that can grow into millions of dollars if we play the game right. I actually have a client that is doing this with her 16-year-old daughter right now. I was on a coaching call with both of them, and the daughter was so knowledgeable about Canva. I was so impressed. And then I realized, like, oh snap, these kids are already being trained on Canva. And my client, she was smart enough to leverage her kids' free access to Canva to be able to build the digital products for their store. Maybe she'll say hi in the comments. She knows who she is. This is super smart, and this is a huge money saver, especially for those of us on budgets. If you want to save yourself from having to pay the $15 a month for Canva, then definitely use your kids' Canva account. That's what it's there for, right? But here's the thing. I know a lot of you are like, okay, but how can my kid actually make money? So I put together a list of 5 of my favorite business ideas for kids to start. And these are chosen for a reason, because mom and dad doesn't have to be over the shoulder all the time and investing too much time and a bunch of money to help their kid build this business. So I'm trying to look out for y'all, okay? So the first business idea that I suggest for kids is low content books. These are books that don't require any writing on the inside. These include notebooks or coloring books and even sketchbooks. Think about it. Sketchbooks don't even have any words inside. These are literally blank pages. I'm telling you about this because this is something I sold for years. You can literally create the cover of low content books in Canva. So on Canva, you can create the cover of that book, and you can also create the pages of that book. So if it's going to be a journal, for example, you can create lined pages and then download them to your computer and upload them to a platform called Amazon KDP. KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. Kindle sound familiar? Yeah, that's because it's owned by Amazon. So this is Amazon's platform where you can take a digital version of a book, upload it into Amazon, and Amazon can actually put it out as a Kindle book, or you can actually have that book printed and shipped by Amazon to the customer whenever they order it. And Amazon will handle the customer service. So really, your obligation is creating that digital book, uploading it, and letting Amazon handle the rest. And guess how much Amazon KDP costs? $0. Every time a book is sold, Amazon will pay you a percentage of that sale. So this is a hands-off thing for you. This is actually passive income coming in. Now I'm going to be real. When it comes to signing up for these platforms and stuff, I personally would put it under my name and then let my kid create the product and then have the money going into a specific account. And speaking of accounts, we will talk about that. And I'm telling you, the play that I'm going to give you to really blow your kids' money up is going to be unbelievable. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Now, one tip that I do have when it comes to low content books is to not create the entire book on Canva, because it's super easy to create the covers on Canva, but when it comes to trying to figure out how the sizing should go, because think about it this way, a book with 50 pages is not going to have the same thickness as a book with 150 pages. So you have to size it perfectly when you're uploading it to Amazon KDP. So my little cheat code for that is a platform called BookBalt. And BookBalt, you can actually design the covers on BookBalt as well, but I like to use Canva to design the covers. But those lined pages, BookBalt already has those made along with a whole bunch of other templates. Plus they also have generators that can make coloring books as well as puzzle books. So you have way more options when it comes to BookBalt. Now, while BookBalt is not entirely free, check the link in the description, because I have a special code down there where if you sign up for BookBalt, you will get a free 3-day trial. And if you do decide to stick with their membership, you'll get 20% off for life. So that code is going to be Nikki20. Just make sure you click the link that is in the description box. Use that free trial. Make as many books as you can in that 3 days. And if you want to cancel, cancel. If you want to keep the membership, then keep the membership. BookBalt really does make the process of creating and uploading low content books into Amazon KDP super easy. But enough about that. Let's move on to the second option of a business that your kid can do, and that would be print on demand. So I actually create merch, kind of like the sweatshirts and the mugs that you see below this video. I created them in less than 5 minutes on Canva, and I took those designs and uploaded them to a platform called Printify. And what Printify does is it takes that digital design and it prints them on whatever products you want those designs printed on. And Printify actually allows you to build a storefront for free, so you can sell directly through Printify. So if that sounds like something that your kid might be interested in, I have linked Printify down below. Make sure you sign up, start a store for your kid, and get that money. So the third business idea that your kid can do, believe it or not, is ebooks. I know you're probably thinking, my kid is not on that level to be writing entire books. Oh, we're about to make this super easy. Well, let me tell you, there's a platform called Designer. They have an AI ebook creator called Word Genie, and this makes a multi-chapter book in minutes on any topic. So you can actually create the cover of the book, all the pages, and it will include images. But here's where the kids come into play. Think about fun ideas like how to become a professional video game player or how to become a successful YouTuber. Books like this, AI can easily create, and all you need to do is post it on a website. Now, if you don't have a website, don't worry about it. Stick with me. I'm going to tell you how you can get a website really quick and really cheap. But if your kid is a book lover, then they might be interested in using Designer to create ebooks in minutes so that they can sell and make some easy money. But if you are interested in Designer, check out my link that's sitting in the description, because I have the biggest hookup of life. So Designer is usually over $400 per year when you're paying month to month. But that special link that I have in the description, that's going to give you lifetime access to the Designer platform for just $27. Yes, that means even when your kid is an adult, they can still be using this Designer platform without having to pay for anything extra. Literally, $27 now will give them lifetime access. It's a no-brainer if you or your kid wants to make ebooks, okay? So again, that link is down below. But let's move on to this fourth business idea to make your kid a millionaire. And I gotta admit, this is one of my favorites. And ironically, it's likely gonna be your kid's favorite too. Being a YouTuber. Kids love YouTube. And in case you don't know, there was actually a poll where they asked kids from Gen Z what their number one choice of a career was. And you know what that was? YouTuber. Okay. So these kids want to be YouTubers a lot of times. So this is something your kid will likely want to do as well. Now, I know some people don't want their kids to be showing their face, especially as a minor. But listen, Linda, listen. You guys.
Okay, Linda, listen, Linda. Listen.
There are faceless channels. Some of my favorite YouTubers, I've never seen their faces because their platform is based off of animations or it's based on some sort of news. So how can we spin this for your kid? If you're willing for your kid to show their face, then I would suggest playing with toys or playing video games. Those are the things that these kids absolutely love to see. Kids love to watch other kids play with toys, but I get it. A lot of us want to protect our babies. That's why y'all don't see my kid on this channel. Remember, she's 15. She doesn't want to be seen with mom anyway. It's just not cool. But my daughter has created content without showing her face. And one thing that she loves to do is draw. People love to see artists draw. They don't care what the artist looks like. You can literally let your kid draw on some paper, have the camera above their hands, and let them draw if there's somebody that likes to draw. Now, just like with the other options, I'm going to give you a quick tip when it comes to starting a YouTube channel. You should definitely know what's trending, what type of videos you should do. And when you do put videos out, you want to know how those videos are doing compared to other people's videos. All of this actually factors in to how much money you eventually make on YouTube, because the better the content, the more views you're going to get and the more money you can make. There are two tools that I actually use in the background of my YouTube videos to help give me leverage. The first of those tools is TubeBuddy. That was the first platform that I signed up for to help dive deep into my analytics and really help me boost my channel up. Now, the second platform that I use behind my YouTube channel is called vidIQ. And this is what I actually use to generate a lot of my YouTube thumbnails. They also have a built-in AI that gives me feedback on my videos of why they did well, what they did poorly. It actually watches my videos, and it also gives me content ideas. Both of these platforms are amazing. Use one or use both like I do, but you definitely want to use at least one of these platforms when you are starting a YouTube channel. So the fifth business idea that your kid can start is something that catches a lot of people off guard. We were just talking about YouTubers and how kids love YouTubers, right? Your kid can actually help YouTubers out. And the way that they can do this is by creating content packs. And one perfect example of this is something I've been selling for years. And this is a content pack for YouTubers, and it included a YouTube banner, YouTube thumbnail templates, as well as an intro and an outro for YouTubers to put on their videos. And I created this entire bundle on Canva, and I sell it on my Etsy store. So I can attest to the fact that these things really do sell. But outside of that, people also need content for Instagram, such as quote templates or reel covers or Pinterest pins. Your kid knows how to use Canva. So once again, we're leveraging Canva for them to be able to create these digital products and be able to sell them over and over. We're not talking about just selling them to YouTubers, but there are other businesses that need them too. Even real estate agents to coaches. We all need content. Okay, so you got 5 amazing ideas to help your kids start this business, but we gotta blow this money up, okay? So here's my secret weapon. It's the Greenlight debit card for kids. My daughter has had a Greenlight debit card at this point for probably close to 10 years. Kids of any age can have a Greenlight debit card. This is not just some random debit card. This is literally something that can really blow your money up. When your kid is generating this income, you got to put the money somewhere, right? So the Greenlight card actually has high yield savings accounts built into the debit card. So they'll not only get a checking account, but they will also get the savings account. Once your kid has a Greenlight debit card, depending on the plan, they can actually buy stocks. Name a rich person that doesn't own stocks. That's one of the secret weapons of rich people, is to make sure that they have stocks. So it's not the interest from the savings account that's going to blow up that money, but diversifying stocks absolutely can. But even more practical, if your kid has a cell phone, the Greenlight debit card will automatically cover your kid's cell phone if it breaks or is lost or stolen. And I can tell you right now, I don't care what phone company you're with, if you insured your kid's phone with them, you're overpaying, because the Greenlight card comes with that protection even at the cheapest tier. And even if your kid's phone needs to be replaced, the deductible is like $50 compared to when I had to replace my phone on Verizon, I had to pay $150. So you're literally saving an enormous amount of money and protecting your kid's phone if they have one. But even outside of that, whatever your kid buys with the Greenlight card automatically gets insured. So think about how many times you've purchased electronics and they ask you, do you want to pay for the insurance? And then you're like, oh my gosh, this done made the price go way up. Make those purchases on the Greenlight card. But here's the best part. This Greenlight debit card can cost you absolutely nothing for several months if you play your cards right. So I have a link down below. When you sign up for the Greenlight debit card, you will get the first 30 days for free, and Greenlight will give you $45. So now, even with the cheapest plan, you can cover several months of the membership when the membership does kick in. But you're not even going to worry about that, because I'm about to tell you how you can really make a lot of money with the Greenlight card. The fact is, whenever you tell friends and family about the Greenlight card and they actually sign up, they get that first month free, and they also earn money as well. But when they sign up, at the minimum, Greenlight will pay you $30, but they often have bonuses to where they're paying up to $200 for every person that you sign up. So be smart, sign up for the Greenlight card. Now let's be real. Helping your kids start a business is one thing, but helping them sustain and grow that business is another thing. Because the fact of the matter is, having a business does take real strategy. You have to know what you're doing or you're going to fall flat on your face. Okay. So every single day when I wake up in the mornings, I actually log into a business education platform called Royale Business Academy. And it has over 100 business courses, whether it's for online businesses, whether it's starting a store, whether it is marketing. All of these things are available in Royale Business Academy. And the best part is this is a platform that when you do access it, you get lifetime access and you can resell access to other people as well. So you never lose your access, but if other people want to join the platform, as long as you're the one that sells it to them, you collect what you paid for it. And guess what? It doesn't cost hundreds of dollars. It actually only costs $77. If you get nothing else I speak of in this video, get Royale Business Academy, because this will save you a whole bunch of time, frustration, and confusion, and it is severely underpriced. So get it before the price goes up for real. And real talk, please don't teach your kids to hide money. I'm constantly getting emails and messages from people that are asking me, well, how can I make this money without reporting it to the government? Don't even do it. There is a mindset shift that needs to happen when you are owning a business, because us business owners, we already know that if we have to put out money to buy equipment or to buy software or to buy business education, this is actually tax deductible here in the US. So we're not spending money. We are cycling the money because we expect to get a return on our investment. I personally have been using a platform called TurboTax for years because I'm able to do my taxes on my own time, and they are up to the tax code. They know what deductions you can take for that current tax year to help you get the most money back or reduce your payments. So I'm going to link TurboTax down below. There's a little special incentive if you guys do sign up for TurboTax, but absolutely don't hide money. Don't get into trouble with Uncle Sam. That's a problem you do not want, okay? But I want to hear from you. Is there something in this video that sparked your interest? Of those 5 business ideas, which one is your favorite? Are you ready to make your kid a millionaire? Let's discuss it in the comments. Don't forget, please let me and the YouTube algorithm know that you like this content by hitting the thumbs up button. And also, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications so you could be notified when I drop a new video. Now, don't think I forgot about telling you guys how to start a website. I actually built my website, nikkiforreal.com, in minutes using the AI on Hostinger. I teach you exactly how in this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.
I might be broken down, but I'm smiling. I keep my head up high, though I fail. Sometimes I get a bit emotional, but then I turn around and let it